The Kaleidoscope of Amara, A Journey Through Shadows by Reuben White. Amara stood at the edge of a vibrant forest, where the trees whispered secrets and the wind carried the weight of her heartache. The autumn leaves, ablaze with hues of gold, crimson, and burnt orange, danced around her like memories, beautiful yet bittersweet. It was a kaleidoscope of color, a stark contrast to the confusion swirling within her. "I thought you could do no wrong," as she whispered to the breeze, her voice trembling with the echoes of betrayal. She remembered the days when love felt like a warm embrace, a sanctuary where trust blossomed like wildflowers. But now, it felt more like a mirage, shimmering just out of reach. He had been her sun, illuminating her world with promises that sparkled like stars. But those stars had faded, one by one, until only darkness remained. "You built me up to let me down," as she recalled, each word heavy with sorrow. The trust she had so freely given had been trampled upon, leaving her spinning in a whirlwind of confusion. As she leaned against the sturdy trunk of an ancient oak, Amara felt the strength of the tree seep into her bones. Its roots stretched deep into the earth, unwavering through storms and seasons. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days, as she thought, tracing the scars on the bark with her fingertips. Each mark told a story of resilience, of survival, and she yearned for that strength. "I wish I knew where you were coming from," as she sighed, the words escaping her lips like a forgotten melody. Every promise he had made was a fleeting shadow, slipping through her fingers like grains of sand. She had let her guard down, revealing her vulnerabilities, only to be met with deceit. "Don't you know I was loyal to you?" as she thought bitterly, the ache of betrayal settling in her chest. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow across the landscape, Amara felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. She remembered the strength of the trees, their ability to bend but not break. "I deserve better," as she declared, her voice rising above the rustling leaves. "I'm not gonna take no more." With each step she took away from the shadows of her past, Amara felt lighter, as if shedding the weight of her sorrow. The forest transformed around her, the vibrant colors swirling in a dance of renewal. "I'm gonna find somebody new," as she vowed, her heart swelling with determination. A love that could be counted on, a love that would not leave her in confusion. As twilight deepened, the stars began to twinkle overhead, one by one lighting up the night sky. Amara looked up, a smile breaking through the remnants of her pain. She was no longer a victim of circumstance, she was the architect of her own destiny. "Loving you, see, it ain't you," as she whispered, her heart now a canvas ready to be painted with the hues of self-love and resilience. In that moment, surrounded by the beauty of the forest, Amara understood that her journey was not just about finding love, but about finding herself. She was a phoenix rising from the ashes, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of her experiences. And as she stepped into the night, she embraced the future with open arms, ready to write her own story. Amara walked deeper into the forest, the cool air brushing against her skin, invigorating her spirit. Each step felt like a declaration, a promise to herself that she would no longer be defined by someone else's choices. The forest, once a place of sorrow, became her sanctuary, a realm where she could reclaim her identity. With every heartbeat, she felt the echoes of her past fade, replaced by the rhythm of newfound strength. The leaves rustled above her, whispering encouragement as she ventured further into the unknown. "This is my time," as she thought, her heart swelling with anticipation. As she reached a clearing, the moonlight spilled across the ground like silver paint, illuminating her path. Amara closed her eyes, inhaling deeply, letting the scents of pine and earth fill her lungs. She could feel the universe conspiring in her favor, urging her to embrace the journey ahead. "I'm ready," as she declared to the night sky, her voice ringing with conviction. The stars twinkled in response, a celestial chorus affirming her resolve. No longer would she allow the shadows of her past to dictate her future. She was a warrior, armed with the lessons learned through pain, ready to forge a new path. As Amara turned to leave the clearing, she felt a sense of peace envelop her. The forest was alive with possibilities, and she was ready to explore every one of them. The journey ahead would be hers alone, and she was determined to fill it with love, laughter, and endless adventures. With the moon as her guide and the stars as her companions, Amara stepped forward into the night, her heart aglow with hope. The kaleidoscope of her life was shifting, and she was ready to embrace every color, every shade, every moment. This was just the beginning of her beautiful, powerful journey.